What is going on, everybody? It's Zach Michael here, and today I'm going to be deconstructing the beat that I made for my project, Nature Walk. This is the Herald's Hand. It's actually my first single that I've put out under the moniker Nature Walk, and this is going to be more like ambient music and more soundscape sort of compositions, and that's what I'll be putting out there. Today we're going to break down the first one. So, it's a pretty simple track, but I try to leave a lot of space, especially in the stuff I'm making for Nature Walk. So, start off, I got this sound here at 82 BPM, and everything is in the scale of A minor. So, all the white keys. So the first sound I found in Omniture was this right here. I found this bronze shrine sound. And I just used that, just laid out a really simple pattern. Just like that. Next, added this sound here. Didn't do any processing to it, just left it raw, like right from there. You layer the two of those. It just gives like this very full already sounding soundscape. Both these sounds together just fit perfectly, and the notes that I'm using have some tension in certain areas, which is by design. Next, added in this little arcade. So from here. There we go. And when you just layer that, it just gets even more full. I wanted like a little reversed element. I like incorporating a lot of reverse stuff into my soundscapes, just like something creative that I enjoy doing. So you just layer all that. Sounds pretty good. Next thing I did, take this here, this little perk loop, and just drag that in. Sounds perfect for what I need. And then I got this snare drum from one of my lo-fi drum kits on my site. Added in a kick. The kick has all these downbeat snares. And the downbeat snares have the velocity turned down just to create some more movement. And then we have another sound from my lo-fi drum kits. Just all those sounds are just left raw, just leveled. And that's the drums. And I just added some different little textural things. So I added like this little vinyl crackle. Added like walking in a forest and walking on a trail. You just add all those together. And boom, that's how I produced the Herald's Hand. So let's get into how I arranged it. So, 4-bar intro with the least amount of elements. I only have some of the ambience, and then I obviously have just the main sound. It's like this. Then it goes into the hook. The first half of the hook, I introduce the drums. I introduce that secondary soundscape, and then I introduced the perk loop. And so obviously, this is like semi-full, has most of the elements. And then here, next 8 bars, I introduce the arcade reversed sort of sound, and I'm pulling in and out the perk loop every single 2 bars. And the reason for that is I want the listener to subconsciously focus in on this like reverse noise a bit more. So by pulling this out in certain sections, you kind of can tell this is here a little better just because you're like forced to listen to it in a way. And then we go into the verse. The verse kind of strips a lot of things back. It's just 2 of the sounds again. The perk loop reversed in that original pad. And I pull everything in for 4 bars. And then have a little 4-bar transition right here, and then back into the hook, and then the outro, which is the perk loop, the reverse, and that initial pad, and then there's just a bit of a volume automation. And this is just a 2-bar outro because I wanted to keep the track kind of short, keep it more soundscape-esque, but that's how I produced the Herald's Hand. This is out on all major platforms, so if you ever want to listen to Nature Walk, feel free to do so. This is the first single under that artistry. So thanks so much for watching. This is how I made the track. Head on over to elizabethrecords.net if you'd like to support me. You can purchase VST expansion banks, drum kits, loop kits, and MIDI kits that'll level up your production there.